General Hospital spoilers tease that Portia and Terry are facing increasing tension at the hospital, especially concerning the decision to rehire Brad. Portia, in her role as co-chief of staff, feels sidelined for not being informed in advance about Brad's return to work. This makes her not only feel undervalued, but also worried about the hospital's reputation, given that someone with a controversial past like Brad is returning. Terry, who gave the green light for Brad without consulting Portia, tried to explain that she followed the necessary regulations and recommendations, but Portia remained displeased. The tension escalates as Portia suspects Terry might have acted without proper consideration, especially as the situation at the hospital becomes more complicated. The confrontation between the two goes beyond just work issues and deeply affects their professional and personal relationship, as both feel hurt and misunderstood. Terry uncovered a shocking secret when she discovered that Portia was the one who altered Heather's lab results. And worse, Portia was planning to blame Brad Cooper for the actions. This revelation not only left Terry stunned, but also put her in a difficult position, having to face the truth about a colleague she once trusted and respected. But the shock didn't stop there. As she dug deeper, Terry uncovered a secret relationship between Portia and Rick Lansing, a relationship filled with manipulation and dirty dealings. The partnership between Portia and Rick wasn't just about altering lab results. There were signs of fraud and backstage manipulation, with Rick supporting Portia to cover up her actions. Terry was horrified to realize that Portia had exploited this relationship to hide the truth and used Rick to shield herself from the consequences of her wrongdoing. This pushed Terry into an intense internal struggle, realizing that not only had Portia tried to ruin Brad's career, but she had also involved Rick in a dark conspiracy to manipulate lab results. With this information in hand, Terry understood that everything was far beyond what she could have imagined. And if the truth came to light, it could shake the entire hospital and ruin not only Portia's career, but also Rick's. The discovery of this shady relationship put Terry in a more difficult position than ever. She knew that if she brought the truth to light, it would not only have serious consequences for Portia, but also implicate Rick, a powerful figure in the investigation. However, Terry also realized that staying silent would mean allowing Portia to continue blaming Brad, an innocent person, just to protect herself. Terry faced a critical decision. Did she have the courage to expose everything, despite the risks? Or would she choose to keep quiet and let the deceit and manipulation continue? A confrontation between Terry and Portia was inevitable, as Terry fully understood that the relationship between Portia and Rick not only tainted their reputations, but also put the entire hospital at risk. Unable to bear the lies and injustice any longer, Terry decided to reveal the whole truth about what Portia had done. She gathered enough evidence to prove that Portia had tampered with Heather's lab results and plotted to blame Brad Cooper, who was entirely innocent. After Terry brought everything to the attention of the hospital administration and the authorities, a full-scale investigation was launched. Step by step, the truth about Portia's fraud and her shady relationship with Rick Lansing was exposed, shocking the entire medical staff and hospital community. As a result, Portia was stripped of her medical license and faced serious charges. The irrefutable evidence proved her guilt in work-related fraud and intentional deception, leading her not only to lose her career but also to face imprisonment. Her relationship with Rick also became the focus of the investigation, with both being accused of abusing their power to cover up the truth. Meanwhile, Brad Cooper, who had been falsely accused and was on the brink of going to prison, was exonerated thanks to Terry's courageous actions. The evidence Terry provided not only saved Brad from jail, but also helped him restore his honor and reputation after the hardships he had faced. Brad, once Portia's scapegoat, was no longer burdened by the weight of injustice, and he could continue his career at the hospital without the looming threat of dark schemes. This incident caused a major upheaval in the hospital, and Terry was widely praised for her bravery and determination to uphold the truth. Though revealing the truth caused a great deal of pain, justice was ultimately served. The story of Portia and her downfall became a harsh lesson on the consequences of abusing power and deceit. while Brad had the chance to start anew after his challenging days. After exposing the truth and saving Brad from prison, Terry went further to secure Brad's future at the hospital. Recognizing his talent and contributions, Terry stood up for Brad and advocated for him to be given new opportunities, helping him regain the trust of his colleagues and superiors. With Terry's support, Brad not only overcame suspicion but also embarked on a new path of success, with his role at the hospital becoming increasingly significant. Brad, once viewed as a controversial figure, now had the opportunity to shine in a promising role. Under Terry's mentorship, Brad began to take on major projects and was entrusted with important responsibilities. His skills and experience, combined with Terry's strong backing, helped him quickly regain his confidence and assert his position in the workplace. With new doors opening, Brad was no longer a victim of dark schemes, but became an essential figure in the hospital's development. His role truly exploded, as he was not only valued, but also took on leadership in many projects, bringing success to the hospital and solidifying his standing among the medical staff. Brad's new accomplishments demonstrated that, with the right support and determination, he could overcome any challenge and thrive in his career. Thanks to Terry, Brad was not only saved, but also given the chance to rebuild his career, and now he holds a more important role than ever, earning the admiration and recognition of many for his true talent.